Hello, hello, hello. Just a measly 80-hour queue. How's everybody doing on this fine day? Yo, what's up, Ed B? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. No captcha. I got no captcha as well. No captcha. 121-hour queue. We don't know what's. I haven't heard what's dropping quite yet. No captcha at the moment. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Who we got in here? Rod, Cam M, Ed B, Jan, Bloxer, David, Insco, ADI. Just a measly 121. Ahoy! What's up, Candace? How you doing? Appreciate you guys stopping by. Heard this is for Germany. I haven't heard yet. What's up, Junkrat? What's up, Poisonous? Maybe we'll get something dropping on our end as well. We don't know. I don't have a confirmation as to what is dropping quite yet. I will try to update. Let me update my little scrolling text. Give me a second here. 91 hours. Looks like we may be getting an actual drop today, guys. We may be getting an actual drop. Hold on. Let me update my text and I'll add it to the top of the screen for you guys. Queue times will fluctuate. Do not stress. Do not stress. Let's see. Let me just edit my text here. Let's see. Pokemon Center queue is live. Go to PokemonCenter.com to join queue. All right, we'll get this up on the screen for you guys. I do not have any links yet, so I cannot post those. Oh, Steven. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Sorry to hear that. Looks like we're looking at possible Prismatic booster bundles for US and Canada, I'm hearing maybe. Okay. Hopefully that's helpful. For you guys. Move this up a little bit. You got captcha? Rain got okay, I didn't get captcha, so which maybe we got in too early. That can happen. Sometimes you get in too early. I don't know. Maybe they just added captcha later. Yo, what's up, Willie? How you doing today? Items not fully loaded could be more. Yes, definitely possible. Definitely possible. If it's prismatic, I highly doubt it lasts long. Yeah, not looking likely for a long drop. Usually the only ones that last a while are the new ones, the new pre-orders. Rusty says, let's see how this disaster goes. Yeah, it could be very disastrous, but hey, let us know if you guys hit. As usual, we'll shoot the confetti off for you guys, celebrate those who do hit. Like I said, I don't think anything is quite live quite yet, so you may be all right. Tree Boy says prismatic bundles and first partner series 2 would be nice. I would love for that to happen. So yeah, this is good. Cyrefoss says sold 4 prismatic bundles yesterday for $350. About $350. Guys, times are going to fluctuate. There's nothing even loaded quite yet, so try not to stress out too much. Wife just scored some Series 2 at Walmart. What are these Walmarts doing putting them out so early? Hey, congrats, Rusty. Congrats for hitting the Series 2. Hooray! I'm happy for you. Happy for you. That's awesome. Yeah, that is not due to be on shelves yet, right? That's supposed to be Friday, I believe. Matrix Gaming, if you're at 3 minutes, you may be a little too early. That may be a little bit early, unfortunately. I'm hearing that. Sorry, who said German? Frederick, I'm hearing that it's U.S. and Canada as well. I believe there's a possible Germany drop on top of that. Um, I will update the text. Limit 2? Question mark? I don't know. Possible limit 2. Q just went live like 6 minutes ago, give or take. Live notifications help the brother out. Hey, happy to help you guys out. That's why we do it. That's why we do it. Good luck to everybody on this drop. I would say make sure you guys have your mobile backup. Last time, for me, mobile was the only thing that was working. So get your mobile backup going. Make sure it's not on the same IP. So turn your Wi-Fi off, and you should be good to go. Good luck, everybody. I know a bungulator when I hear one. Hell yeah. Yeah. I love Peanut. He's hilarious. Let's see. What's up, Zeppelin? What's everybody's times at? No links yet. Throw up your times. A few people are, but everyone throw up your. This is a bungulator friendly chat. Yeah, definitely. I was in the Great Bungulator War. I was there. All right, times. Okay, we got some people ahead of me, some people behind me. Looks like maybe the majority behind. A few people got some good times. I'm seeing a lot in the 3-hour range. Okay. All right. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. It's nice to know, like, roughly where everybody is at. While we're waiting here, let's hop over to TCG Player real quick and pull up the Prismatic booster bundles here for you guys so we can check out. Cyrefoss said that they sold a few for Tree Fitty. Current market price on Prismatic booster bundles, by the way, around 108 secondary market price. So this is obviously looks like lowest listed's a bit lower than that at around $98. So just keep that in mind. Queue times will fluctuate, by the way. Hey Zeus, if you're in a little early, unfortunately. Yeah, times just went up. We were at like the 2-hour range. Now we're seeing around 3 hours. I wouldn't stress. That's just a lot more people joining the queue. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. No, this is not the 30th drop. No. We're a ways out from the 30th. Still no products live. Don't stress about your queue timer. It's gonna be all right. 2 at 90, 2 at 85 for a total of 350. I mean, that's not bad. No, I'm not shaming you. Sorry, Foss. Like, congrats. Like, you know, I was just saying, I was just trying to show people where the current market price of them is at. And like I said, lowest listeds are a little bit lower than that. My mobile just got captured like randomly. So I don't know if that's going to happen to desktop. But I was in without a CAPTCHA. And now, so I don't know, I guess I'm probably getting re-queued on mobile. I don't know if it's going to re-queue me. Unfortunately, I think it is. So that may happen here on desktop for me as well, because neither had CAPTCHA. But let's see. Oh no, we're okay. All right. We're getting the CAPTCHA now. We are a human. Keep in mind, by the way, when you're doing the CAPTCHA, try not to go too fast through the CAPTCHA either. I know your instinct is to go super fast, but just take your time. We're selecting things that humans built. So we're getting CAPTCHA'd here on desktop as well. But just don't go too fast because you do not want to get flagged by their bot system. So we had to CAPTCHA on both desktop and mobile. Looks like we didn't lose our queue as far as timers go, so that is good. I don't mind if they recapture you, but I just didn't want to get sent back to the back of the bus, if you will. we're good to go. So happy to report there. That seems like that's working smoothly. If you're in now, you're in at a good time. So toss a sub to your streamer. Thank you, Willie. Thank you, Willie. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. No, we're good. Matthew, I have had bad luck on the recent drops. Yeah, it's been a bit unfortunate, but we're looking okay for now. We're looking okay for now. What's dropping right now? I'm hearing Prismatic booster bundles. Prismatic booster bundles. Should be for all regions, I believe. So, Prismatic booster bundles is what we're looking for and what we're hoping for. Yeah, time just fluctuated. There's going to be a lot of people hitting the site. We know how bad that pitch black drop was last time. So, hopefully this drop goes a little bit smoother. Maru, I would love First Partner Series 2. I would love to get some of those. I would love to. Links. Let me get the links for you guys. Let me copy this text. Let me see if I can get the links for you guys. Hold on one second. I'll try and pin them in the chat this time because I think there's less. So hopefully we can do that. Prismatic booster bundle should be limit 2, I'm hearing. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me do it like this. We'll do US and then Canada and then UK like this. So hopefully this is a little helpful for you guys. We're gonna put it in the pinned message right here. We're gonna pin that. US, Canada, UK. These are for the booster bundles. Prismatic booster bundles. I will take the to keep you guys updated. We'll take the question mark off of here. And we'll add UK as well. Okay. I still haven't got a confirmation of limit, so we'll wait in here. Maybe it is limit 2. Good luck, everybody. Hopefully you guys are able to hit. Keep those backup mobiles ready. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Yo, just got here. What's this drop for? Scrolling across at the top of the screen, all the relevant information. But looks like we're getting... Product still not live, I'm hearing. But Prismatic Evolutions booster bundles were supposedly limit 2. Current market price 107. Lowest listed, lower than that on TCG Player. We're talking around $98 is the lowest listing right now. So obviously when you want to go for it, I believe MSRP on a booster bundle is around $26. So hopefully this drop goes better than the last one. I never got my email confirmation for Pitch Black. So because my order went through right before the whole everything, crapped out, I may not have gotten my order. I don't know. So it's okay. It happens. Jess Shaw. You're going to go on a little timeout for 10 minutes. Go think about what you did. Don't spam the chat. It's your information. The question that you're asking is scrolling across the top of the screen. But yes, UK as well. Canada, US, UK, Prismatic booster bundles. Please don't spam the chat, guys. If you guys have a question, and I don't get to it, you can throw it back in, but do not spam the chat like that. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Timers are going to be all over the place, guys. It's all right. They're just in a little timeout. They just got to go sit in the corner and think about what they did. They'll be all right. They're allowed to come back in a few minutes. We welcome them back with open arms. Can you also put those links in the video where you had them last time? Sure. Sure, I can do that. Give me 1 second. Oh, Kanda? I'm sorry. Canada. Okay. We should be good. Thank you. Typo. You guys always got me. Yeah, let me try and put the links here. Let me see if I can put the links in the description for you guys. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna lose chat just for a second while I update the links for you. We'll put them in the description for you guys. Let me just go over to my YouTube studio here and update the description. Here we go. How's everybody doing today? You guys optimistic? I could try and update the thumbnail too. Maybe I should try and do that. Just give me a second here. All right. All right, links are saved in the description. Should be updated now. We're going to update the thumbnail live. We'll do it live. Just give me a second to we'll at least add, we'll take off the Meganium box and we're going to add the Prismatic booster bundles. Let me see if I can find that. I haven't used that in a minute, but it should be on my recent uploads for a booster bundle. Or I'll just find a new one. Find a new photo real quick. 1 second, guys. Sorry, I can't read the chat while I'm doing this updating stuff, so. Okay. Then we go like this. And we go here. I'm gonna update this. Throw that on there. We'll make it nice and big. Like that. And then we'll even put 2 on since it might be limit 2. We'll do a little like duplicate. So we got double booster bundles. Okay. Perfect. I'm just gonna download this. Nice to get some Prismatic, honestly. I'm pretty excited for that. I'd love to hit, obviously. That would be the the ideal situation here. Thumbnail's getting updated. It's uploading and it is saved. Okay. All right. We should be back. All right. I believe it should be updated. All right. I'm back, chat. I'm back. What did I miss while I was gone? Good morning, Eric. How's it going? Relax on the timer. It's not an accurate measurement. Yeah, the timer's going to fluctuate. I wouldn't stress. No reason to stress about the timers. It's pretty normal for it to be all over the place, so. I haven't heard of any successful checkouts. Totodile Trading Co. says, did you get a CAPTCHA? Also, what do you think the chances of getting the drop? So initially, I did not get a CAPTCHA. I got through queue with no CAPTCHA. Then we got captured like a little ways in, and it saved our queue position. So I was really happy to see that. As far as chances for this drop, it's probably not going to be the biggest stock. It just depends when the product actually goes live. Because it looks like they're taking a while to actually load the product. It's not sold out, Vintage. It hasn't gone live yet. So probably not the highest chance to hit for this particular drop. Prismatic booster bundles is the main product dropping right now. We're hearing possibly some first partner stuff, but that is not confirmed as of yet. No, not pitch black ETBs. It doesn't look like. I updated the thumbnail. I still left the pitch black ETB in there, but I made the booster bundles the main one. I don't think they ever did First Partner Series 1, I don't remember that dropping on Pokemon Center. So it would be kind of weird if they didn't do Series 1, but then they did Series 2. You guys know what I'm saying? Oh, you lost your queue. Hey, Tyler, sorry to hear that. If you lost your queue in captioning, that's absolutely rough. Yeah, Rusty says check your Walmarts today for First Partner. Mine doesn't normally put out stuff this early, but yeah, check your Walmart. Sometimes they stock early. Do you know when the 30th is releasing for pre-order? It's going to be after we get the box images. So we're waiting on that. Once we get the box images coming out, in the past, it's been 24 to 48 hours. However, with what they've done lately with Chaos Rising and Perfect Order being delayed, or Pitch Black, I mean, sorry, Chaos Rising and Pitch Black, the pre-orders have been going through a lot later, so we don't know an exact time. If you're at 7 and 8 hours, it's not looking the best for you guys, but you never know how these drops are going to go. So I don't want to give you guys false hope, but if you have a high queue timer right now, most likely not the best chance for you guys. How many mods do we have? I don't know the number. We got a few. We got a few mods in here. Tell me you're new to drops by talking about the timer. It's okay, guys. I know we got new people coming in every single day, so we just try and be helpful. Jay Holmes says, TJ, you mentioned you didn't get Pitch Black pre-orders and didn't get the confirmation email. Okay, so here's the thing. I checked out as a guest, Jay Holmes, so that turned out to bite me in the butt. In the past, I have I have usually checked out as a guest and haven't had zero issues. So I can't go to check my account. So, Chris, error 17 means you got flagged as a bot. That is not good. You'll have to do a new incognito window or reset your mobile IP and re-queue. Are you watching the World Cup or collecting any cards for it? I haven't been watching the World Cup. I've had a hard time. I've always wanted to start watching soccer, but it's been for whatever reason, or football. I do apologize. Didn't mean to offend anybody. I have had a hard time getting into it. So, guys, the bots are not cooking. I don't think the product is live. I haven't heard product is live. 7 hour. Yo, what's up, Matt? King City Matt. I'm doing good. How are you? It's not. Sorry, I know I said football. I do apologize. I know. Hey. Sorry. Well, we have football over here. American football. I'm sorry. Football. I've always wanted to get into it, but I just, for whatever reason, I've had a hard time. So I haven't really been. I've been following that guy. I've been following the videos about like a lot of the fans coming over and like experiencing the U.S. culture, and I've had a more good time enjoying that. Here we call it soccer, but I understand that you guys call it football. Because we also have the main sport here is football, American football. Let's see. I've never seen the timer do this much jumping. Yeah, so what's happening, keep in mind with the timer thing, is because the product's not loaded, people who are getting in, actually getting pushed through to the website, they're just like trying to keep their sessions alive. So there's a lot of people that are not going to get off, and then there's more people coming in, and so that's why the timer's fluctuating a lot. It's not out of stock. It hasn't loaded yet, guys. Is the phone timer getting bumped? I don't know what you mean by that, T-Dub, but my phone timer has been fairly consistent a little bit, maybe a little bit more compared to the desktop. Soccer as a term was coined in the UK? I didn't know that. That's kind of interesting. Mr. Doggo asks, what is dropping? Everything that we know that should be dropping is at the top of the screen. However, booster bundles for Prismatic is what we're hearing. So, current market price, by the way, around $107 for Prismatic booster bundles. So this is a product you guys are going to want to go for if you can. You know, MSRP is MSRP, especially for Prismatic. So it's going to be a tough drop to hit, but if you guys have the time and availability, definitely go for this drop. Top 3 Taco Bell items of all time. That's a tough question. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. For me, I'm not gonna put them in order necessarily like 1, 2, 3, but like top 3. Mexican pizza for me has to be in the top 3. Also the Crunchwrap Supreme, and then like, dude, there's so much good stuff. I'm gonna get crucified for this, but like, just the regular quesadilla, man. Like, double decker is great. There's too much. Grilled cheese burrito is really good. Like, there's so much good Taco Bell. If you guys if you guys are new and you don't know why we're talking about Taco Bell, we try to celebrate. If we hit on the drop, we celebrate with some Victory Bell, and we go out and get some Taco Bell. I'm a taco collector, yeah. Nacho fries are so good too. So yeah, we celebrate. We go out and we hit we get that Taco Bell victory. So we'll see if we're allowed to get some Victory Bell for lunch today. But yeah, that's what we do. Nachos Bel Grande is good. There's not that many. There's nothing bad on Taco Bell. Celebrate with Del Taco. I don't have a Del Taco remotely near to me. I think the nearest Del Taco is like an hour and a half away. So, Queen City. I believe we're hearing limit should be around 2. Yo, what's up, Sidewinder? How you doing? I called football soccer earlier, Sidewinder. I apologize. So. So yeah, sorry about that. They're asking about the World Cup. They took the item off the website. Okay. Yeah, nothing live yet. Let's see. Sorry, I do apologize. Chat's going a million miles an hour. We're doing the best we can. Roses? Rosas? No roses near me that I'm aware of. Yeah, timer's going back up. We're seeing now 4 hours here on the desktop version. I did see the Victory Bell picture, the ceramic picture. I did see that. I'm not gonna lie, I thought about picking it up. Yeah, and now we're down to 3. So there's some fishy stuff going on. As long as the website doesn't crash, like what we saw last time, hopefully it'll be a little bit better of a drop. I did hear that initially, Ashley, as far as it being a German only drop, but then a lot of people were reporting US, Canada, and UK as well. So we'll have to wait and see. Fingers crossed that we're going to end up getting this drop. I don't know how much longer until the product goes live. I don't. All I do is try and relay the information the best I can. I would assume within the next 15 to 20 minutes for product going live. So I don't know. The last drop was rough. So last I heard, it was hopefully Prismatic bundles for US, Canada, and UK. Guys, the products that are the product that's supposed to drop is scrolling across the top of the screen. Every time I eat Taco Bell, I throw up, says Moreno. You're not supposed to do that. That's not normal. Is your favorite Pokemon Vileplume? No, I like Vileplume though. Gyarados be my favorite. Yeah, I like me some Gyarados. What if they start adding captures during the queue? That would fight bots. You know, I don't know, Junk. I heard that somebody was saying in the chat the other day that these bots have auto-solving captchas now, so I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, if you guys are drinking heavily and doing Taco Bell, I don't think, Taco Bell's not the main culprit. Could be a contributing factor at some Taco Bells. I'm not trying to say. When's the last time you opened any Gem 2 or Gem 3? It's been a while, Ashley. I had a good success opening those. We pulled the Cubone which was, I don't remember which set the Cubone comes out of. It's spinning on my little spinny thing back here. But the Cubone's been going crazy lately. Could you make the text scroll faster? I can if you guys want. Would that be beneficial? I'll do it faster. Kevin, what do you think of Pokemon involving AI? I read that article a little bit. I skimmed it, I should say. The way I heard it was that it's not necessarily AI involved the way you think. But anyways, I need more information, I think, before I fully answer that question. Touch faster would be good. Okay. Let me see if I can get the properties of this, of the scrolly. Just give me 1 second. I gotta go to, how do I do this? I gotta go to the filters. Here we go. We'll turn it up a little. Is that better? We turned the speed up a little bit more. Let me know. Let me know how that is. Should be better now. Okay. Yeah, let me know. Cap should put you at 8 hours. Yeah, this is a weird drop, guys. We don't know what exactly is going to happen. We've just been hearing prismatic booster bundles is the hope. No one has got anything yet. Why does this thing continually ask if you're human? I don't have a workaround for that. Does it? See, does anyone have a workaround for if it keeps asking if you're human? Cubone is a Charmander with no fire, right? I did put the links are in the pinned chat as well for the supposed product, which hasn't loaded yet. Just act more human. The trick is to be human. Very helpful, guys. Very helpful. Maybe Pokemon Center is loading some Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, booster bundles are a 6-pack. You can see right here. Includes 6 booster packs. So yeah, that's 6 packs. Supposedly limit 2 if this ever goes live. Turn off your computer or phone. If it keeps asking if you're human, you're cooked. Let's hit up card shops. I'm done with the Pokemon Center. I understand your frustration, Norwood, but like, I don't know about you, but any card store around me is not selling at MSRP, so that's why people are going for the Pokemon Center is for MSRP. So you can't really get that at anywhere. Next person that asks what's dropping, it can. You're too patient. I know, Luca. I am way too patient. DC says, bought a Destin Rivals booster box from eBay the other day. Woke up this morning to a restock of them. Managed to get 2. Is America getting it? Dude, we ain't getting nothing for Destin Rivals. I don't know what you guys, like, how you guys are getting it, but, like, congratulations for the Destin Rivals pickup. That's massive. Like, we would be going crazy over here if there was any sort of Destin Rivals. Rudy keeps reiterating that Pokemon purposely isn't fixing the issue. Yeah, I don't... it's not necessarily the best look for them overall. So I don't know about that. I think they just genuinely can't keep up with demand. I think the demand has increased to like just an unprecedented level. But I mean, that is entirely possible. Only the people who work there know for sure. Your Q timer's super healthy. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait. Doesn't feel healthy in the moment. I love you, Luca. Thank you so much, guys, for the support. Real quick reminder. I do want to apologize for the drop so far. Like I said, I don't work for Pokemon. I have no affiliation, but sorry that they haven't dropped anything. All I do is I try to go live as soon as the queues go live to make you guys aware, help you out, give you tips and tricks, whatever information we can pass on. So if you guys could, please take just like a second, hit the like button on this video. It would mean the world to me. And then if you guys are not already subscribed to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button with notifications on. Not only do we post every single day, and we have for almost 2 straight years, but we do live streams for Pokemon Center Q drops, all sorts of good stuff. So if you could support the channel, hit the sub button, it would mean the world to me. If not, no worries, but I just wanted to throw that out there. Um, if I missed your chat, sorry. There's a lot of chat happening. What's up, PokeAO? How you doing today? Uh, this is the supposed product that's dropping. It's also in the giant red text floating across the screen. But booster bundles for Prismatic is what we're hoping for. Thank you, Poisonous. Horseman says Gyarados SIR needed. For real. For real. We need a Gyarados SIR so bad. I work for Nintendo, yeah. Timers will fluctuate. That's normal. Pretty normal. I wouldn't open a... Dude, I haven't been able to get any packs locally at MSRP. Rip some packs while we wait. Let me see. I went through all my packs. I was hoping to get a restock this week. Um I don't really have anything right now, unfortunate. Um Thank you, Ashley. Thank you so much for the kind words. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're getting really close to 40K. By the way, we are going to be doing a subscribers giveaway at 40K. We're getting pretty close, so we may actually be announcing that soon. I don't know exactly what we're going to do, but we will be giving away the biggest giveaway we've ever done for 40K. 30K was pretty big as well. Open perfect order. I don't have any perfect... I'm trying to look and see if I have anything sitting around. I don't have any perfect order. I just ripped some on the channel. Can you show us your favorite card and then your most expensive card? Yeah, I can. They're right now one in the same. But I'll pull it up for you guys. Rip a zip bag or something. We're desperate. All right, guys, hold on. I'll find something to rip. Just give me a second. We can't open Ascended. We can't open... That's a PCETV. We can't open Ascended. I can't. Show us your hairline. What is with you guys? You guys are wild today. This is... I think this has the best picture on price starting. Oh, it's not the biggest. I picked this card up in a PSA 10 when I went to Japan a few years ago. I am a Gyarados person, but right now this is probably my favorite card just because of the memories that I have associated with the trip of going to Japan. So CD promo Charizard right now. Let me see if I can find some packs for you guys. We're still waiting, by the way, for product to go live here. Actually, I have my mobile set up here, which I usually use as my second cam for opening packs, so we can do it a different way, maybe. Let me see. Let me just take a gander real quick if I have any packs. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me see if I have something available. Don't really have anything right now, guys. Nothing that I'm willing to rip at the moment. Hey, guys. Junk wanted this the other day. He wanted this. Is that helpful? Is that helpful? And we're not gonna rip a Pokemon Center ETV. I can't. I can't. That's the best way to get cooked. Oh wait, actually, hold on. I think I do have something. Okay, this is all I got for you guys right now. Okay. So usually I use my iPhone as the second camera. Base. I don't have base set. I wish. I don't have base set. I can't do that. I wish if I had base set. I don't think I could open it anyways. Um. So this was a. It was a. We're gonna do some sword and shield. You want me to remove the text that says Pokemon Center Q is live? Sure. If you guys think that that is more helpful. Yeah, we ain't ripping base set. We're still waiting in this queue. We're gonna take a quick break. I can't use my iPhone here because I do have it set up as a backup queue, and I don't want my mobile to reset. Like, unfortunately, it just happened for Sire Foss. So we're gonna open some Sword and Shield stuff. This was a Pokemon Center drop from quite a while ago. We're gonna have to do it like this. We're gonna go full screen just for a second. A little 3-pack or 2-pack rather. With the Thundurus, Landorus, Tornadus promos. So we'll open this for you guys. This is all I can do right now. I need to hit a restock of some affordable stuff as I drop one of the promos on the ground on accident. We'll see. Maybe this will be a legendary opening. Okay. So we got... I do apologize for having to open it like this. Vivid and Fusion Strike. If I could do my other camera like I normally do, but like I said, it's got my... it's my backup here. Alright. Vivid Volt. I haven't opened Sword and Shield stuff in a long time. Alright, let me... what's the card trick here? It's been a minute. Okay. Alright, see if you guys can see this here. I don't know if it can focus on this. You guys are gonna have to go unfocus. I do apologize. Why is this not wanting to focus? Well, you'll know if it's a hit. Rockruff. I can't even see. Skidoo. Reverse. Oh, we did hit a trainer. We did hit a trainer. This is the Nessa from Vivid Voltage. Once again, I do apologize for the camera situation. I gotta have my backup queue. So we did hit the Nessa. Actually, maybe it looks a little bit better here. I know it's too bright because of the lights. I apologize. Normally, I have my other camera, like I said, but it's my phone, so I gotta do the backup. All right. Fusion. Got some Fusion here. We'll do the pack trick here as well. Should be 1, 2. All right. Little Fusion Strike. I do apologize once again. It's the only thing we can open for today. Caterpie. Drillbur. It's my fault for using... I gotta get a different... I think I have an old phone I can probably keep with my setup here. Alright, so Toxel Reverse and Oricorio non-holo. So we did end up with a trainer, which I will take, so... you guys totally bullied me into that, by the way. That's all we can do for today. That's all I can do. If I had more packs of some other more affordable stuff, I would be opening for sure. I would be happy to, so... Product's still not live as far as I could tell. Tascadero, I believe I answered your question earlier. This is the product that we think is supposed to be dropping. Prismatic booster bundles. Yeah, you guys bullied me. It's okay. It's also in the red text across the middle of the screen. Hey, we hit a trainer, and we did get the promos. This one came, it was like kind of partially opened anyways, so it was okay. You guys aren't going to bully me into any more today, though. That's all I can do. This is the worst queue ever. I don't know if I'd go that far, but maybe. 8 hours, I'm cooked. It just depends what's going to happen here, guys. I know Nessa's not the best pull, but at least we got something. You know what I'm saying? Nessa 183. I don't even know what's that going for. We'll do that was a $11 card? $8 card. This is what we pulled. The Nessa. From Vivid. So at least we did hit something. So I'll take that. Low-key want to leave the queue. Hey, if you guys have to leave or do something else, like I understand. I wouldn't blame you. This is a little bit of a frustrating situation for sure. At least I'm seeing some people, a few people in the chat getting errored out, but it seems very small compared to what we've seen like when the queues are bad. So let's pump that card. Antonio, to my knowledge, it has not loaded yet. We're seeing no product live yet. That's why we're still kind of in this wait and see situation. Got aired out and had to rejoin. Sorry, Millennial, that's rough. Got a feeling they delayed loading it in, so the people that usually get in rapid don't get anything. Possible. That is possible, DC. There's still no, yeah, I'm still not seeing any new official confirmation either. So we're still just waiting. All we know right now is that a queue is live. We're hoping for prismatic booster bundles. Toto says, can you add gas prices and lotto winning numbers to the Yeah, I should do that. Oh man. Anthony's saying I don't know if the website's crashed yet, but auto refresh on mobile makes me want to commit less than legal activities. Chris, what browser are you using? I've had better luck on mobile with Chrome. So iPhone using Chrome. And I'm on Verizon. I saw that some people were saying something about auto refreshing in T-Mobile. The last drop, I don't have any information on that, but yeah, we'll get the price of silver and gold. Scrolling across, we'll get the S&P 500. We'll get all the information you guys need. Put your zip codes in, we'll get your weather. My mobile's at 2 hours and 9 minutes. We got desktop at 3:05. So mobile is almost a full hour ahead when they were a little closer together earlier on. So yeah, error 17 is you got flagged as a bot, unfortunately. Need some SpaceX options. This is just how restock queues are. Very true. Keyframe, well said, well spoken. Oh, Eric with the zip code, actually. Can I get a shout out? Shout out my dad on the scrolling along text, please. Let's do a giveaway. Guys. We do have the Q squad. We have a Q squad card. The winner never claimed it last time. So we have the Q squad. So you got the Psyduck with the Snorlax, the Endless Q, and Error 17. Once again, I do apologize. My normal second camera is not up. So you guys can see it a little bit right here. So the Q Squad card, this was sent to me from Feedy as for a giveaway. So we'll give that away. And we're going to do, we got that Cubone card that's been popping off. There's a custom version of that where like, it's kind of hard to see, but Cubone's got like a girlfriend or something walking by, stealing his attention. So we'll give those two away. What we're gonna do is I'm just gonna pick a random chatter, but spam the chat. Just throw in your favorite Pokemon now, and then I'm gonna wait a second, and I'm just gonna pick a random person. So throw in a random Pokemon now, and we'll send those out. Actually, we'll pick two winners, one for each. All right. First winner is right here. Oh, where'd it go? Uh, Wait, hold on. Keep going, guys. Hold on. It screwed. My chat screwed up. All right. Okay. That was. Hey, Rusty, my man. Uh, Rusty. Rusty was the first one, and then second one is Zebo-1. Zebo-1. So Rusty, you got the Q squad, and then Zebo, you can have the, or you guys can pick Rusty and Zebo-1. Send me a DM on. Oops, sorry, I should have had this back up. Send me a DM on Instagram. I'll just ask for a screenshot proving that it's your account. But Rusty, that was not planned. I didn't try to pick Rusty just because he was a mod. That's just how it happened. The thing was going like a million miles an hour. And Zebo, it's hyphen. Zebo-1. Yeah. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, so those were sent to do a giveaway, and I have more. We'll do more giveaways again as well. Yeah, appreciate you guys. Speak Life says bitter. We will be doing more giveaways. We're getting even closer now. I mean, look, we're at 38,169. So the closer and closer we get to the 40th. The 40K. Sorry. I got 30th and 40 stuck in my head. The 40,000 subscriber giveaway will be pretty big, and you guys just have to be subscribed. We also do. I don't think we got any channel members today so far. It was at the rig Gyarados. It wasn't rigged, I promise. I promise. But on top of the 40K giveaway, we do a members only giveaway at the end of every single month. So if you guys want to be entered in that, oh, here we go. We got Eric with the Magikarp, becoming a Magikarp member. All you have to do is become a channel member at any tier, and you're automatically entered in the members only giveaway. Corp. Where can we find your merch? It was never a phase cards.com. We do have a website. Oops, I made myself small. We do have a website. So yeah, if you guys want to become a channel member, you get the carp emojis, you get all that fun stuff for the live streams, and you get entered in the members only giveaway. It was never a phasecards.com. We do have that. I don't plug this very often. It's only because Eric was asking. Got a lot of 3D printed stuff, card stands like the rotating LED display stand behind me. We do have a shirt and stickers. Sort by best selling. A lot of 3D printed stuff, bumpers and accessories. We did recently add a I got the Octagon on here, which is a cool slab display. You guys can see it here. But it's got color changing, can hold 16 slabs, so if you guys want, it was never a phasecards.com. Anyways, I try not to plug that. It feels very cringy for me to plug that, so I try not to do that very often. DC, I don't know if it's set up for worldwide shipping. I think so. If it doesn't, I can make sure to try and enable that for you. The carp emoji should be right there on all of the It Was Never a Phase cards. You should get, these are the emojis that you get. There's also a beard one and a victory bell. But anyways, those are the members benefits. I do apologize for this queue. We're all waiting together. I got my mobile queue at an hour 52. We got 2:43. Hopefully they load some sort of product. Kevin Markin says, which are your favorite Pokemon? A tough one. Zachariah says, which would you trade a bunch of sealed for 151 ETB, Paldean Fates ETB, or Evolving Skies ETB. Ooh. I think as much as I love Evolving Skies, I would probably go between 151 and Paldean Fates. The Bubble Mew has just so much weight with it. All right, appreciate you, Rusty. I'll check that out after the stream. Chain R says site crash for me, temporarily unavailable. T-Dub says, can you do a video going over all your phone browser settings? Least favorite popular Pokemon. Ooh, that's a good question. Oh, I'm not seeing your hat. Yeah, this was a custom made hat. This was a gift from my friends. They got this for me, so it's not on the website. I do apologize. My phone settings, I'm just using an iPhone and I use the Chrome browser and I haven't changed any settings for mobile. I don't really have any special settings for mobile. How long have you been collecting? Shrimp Captain asks. Originally since 1999. Nick says, new here, digging the beard. How do you know that product hasn't been loaded? Nick, I use, a lot of people use, feel free, guys, throw in your whatever thing you use. I use Poke Notify. I'm not trying to like force it on you guys, just when people ask. I use Poke Notify. It's a paid service, so there's a discount code in the description if you want to use it. If not, no worries. Once again, I'm not forcing it on you, but that's how I know like when the drops are going to happen and if stuff's been loaded or not, is Poke Notify. My man Maro, PokeKids LLC, with the super, thank you so much with the super chat, says, Carps Unite, hit that like button like it owes you money. Thank you so much, my man. We'll get the Carps going for you. Carp. Thank you so much. You did not have to super. I really appreciate it. The drop is supposed to be booster bundles, is what we're being told is been loaded on the back end. Timer seems worse than normal. Yeah, it's because people aren't checking out and they're not leaving the website. They're all just waiting for the product to go live. I believe Poke Notify is like $8 a month, give or take. Whoa! The man, the myth, the legend. We got Fable in the chat with the super. Thank you so much. As choo choo choo. Man, you guys go check out Fable. If you guys want some amazing music, nerdcore, anime music, rock, rap, screamo, like all of the best. He's the GOAT in the nerdcore scene. Go check out Fable. FABVL. Thank you so much, man, for the super. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. He literally is the GOAT. Yeah. Thank you so much. No, you the GOAT. No, you the GOAT. But seriously, guys, go check out his music. It's really good. It's really good. Go check it out after the stream or open it up in another browser or something and pop it on. It's got some great music. YouTube sucks. Why can't I click their profile from chat? Maybe not on mobile. I think you can do it on... I can do it on desktop. I can click and then click go to channel. But it's FABVL. That's all you need to know. He's going to be the first only one to pop up. Fable works for Pokemon. We got it. Let's destroy him. Oh, sorry. Someone asked earlier. I started in 1999. I got more back in a little bit more during COVID era. Is kind of when I started more seriously collecting more recently. So sorry I didn't fully answer that question earlier. But 1999 is when I originally started as a kid. Poke Notify is not in the App Store. It uses Discord and the Moonitor app. So yeah, it's not like a dedicated app. It's a Discord server more than anything. If I worked for Pokemon, I would have better luck with the drops, says Fable. I know we all out here struggling, but we're struggling together. That's all we can do. If you click on the name, it should say visit channel. Yeah, it usually should work. Yo, what's up, Emerald? Nothing has gone live yet. We're hoping for Prismatic Evolution booster bundles. We're hearing has been loaded on the back end. Current market price around $107. So if you guys have the time and or the patience, maybe it doesn't happen, maybe it does, but if you have the time to go for this drop, highly recommend going for it because Prismatics, it's a big set. These are expensive boxes, and if you can get them at MSRP, that's obviously the play. If I only have $150 to spend to start a collection, what should I buy? Jason, that I need a little bit more information to answer that question properly, but I would say this, $150. I would start with getting a card or two at least of your favorite Pokemon. That would be get some cards. I am a big fan of holding on to sealed product when you can hit drops at MSRP, even if you don't like the set, so you can trade it, flip it, sell it for cards that you actually want. But buy what you like. Buy Pokemon that you like. Get a binder started. It feels really good. Like when you first start putting cards in your binder, it's a really great feeling. So that's what I would do. How does one get a job with Pokemon? Yeah, I don't know. That's a great question. Let me know. Fun fact: I had a chance to buy base set on release day in 1999, and it passed. Hey, I remember opening first ed, a lot of first ed base set, first ed fossil and jungle, a lot of back on the way. Let's see. How long have you been doing Pokemon content? I started doing Pokemon content in 2023. A little bit, not as seriously. But then more seriously, 2024 is when I started uploading more daily. And that's when the channel started growing. I started really getting a feel for what kind of content and all of like that stuff to do. My man Willie Rips with the super chat. Thank you so much, Willie. He says a channel membership is cheaper than Poke Notify. Wink, wink. Thank you, Willie. Yeah, we do try to go live. I try to go live on the channel as soon as the queue goes live. Sometimes I'm a tiny bit behind. I do the best I can to just help you guys out. So, yeah, if you do become a channel member, obviously you're entered in the members only giveaway, all sorts of that stuff. So, appreciate the support. Willie's the man, by the way. Fable says, I traded my first edition Zard for a first edition Zapdos because I thought he was cooler in the game when I was a kid. Feel the pain. Yeah, that is rough. Gavin said, had a first edition Master Set back in the day and traded out the cards on the playground and at events. Yeah, man. Back in the day, trading cards away and like not realizing what we had at the time. It's wild. It was a crazy time. Time we're moving. I'm down to an hour 34 on mobile. We got 2:20 on desktop. Hey, okay. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Viven guy. Once again, apologies. It says my video that I was getting ready to record today, I was actually talking about this. It says, hey, I'm looking for a booster box that is fun to open. I don't care the price, just looking for fun. Any recommendations? Right now, honestly, for expected value, out of a box or pack, Chaos Rising right now is one of the better values for expected value for what you can get. But I would say another one that ranks really high, and it's not a booster box because they don't have booster boxes, and you said you weren't worried about price. Crown Zenith is one of the best opening experiences as far as we got some Fable fans in here. But Crown Zenith, you can expect a lot of good hits from Crown Zenith. That's what I would say. Dark Core Diary says, not trying to fangirl, but you're probably my number one listen to on Spotify. Heck yeah. Chaos Rising, not a bad. You could chase the Greninja as well. Poke Notify. What info am I sharing? We partner with Poke Notify. So I have an affiliate link with Poke Notify. That's what the discount code is. I didn't say anything. That was Willie that said that. I'm not a notification service. I never advertise as a notification service. But I understand what you're saying. I don't think the bots are skipping the queue, Orlando. I don't think anything's live yet. Totodile. Yes. Yes, I do like Naruto. Hold on. Hold please. I did get some of the Caillou, the Naruto. I did pick up a few boxes because they're cheap. So I did pick up some. I don't really know much about them, but I do want to open some. So I did pick some stuff up. So yeah, I do like Naruto a lot. I don't have. I can't do my camera right now to rip. Otherwise, I probably would because I got my mobile as a backup, and that's my secondary camera. We are dropping. That is the good news. Is the timer is moving. I bought the Naruto on eBay. I don't know if there's a better place to buy. I made sure to buy through a good seller on eBay. But I do enjoy Naruto quite a bit. That's a big beard you carry, my man. Just notice, is there a Pokemon pack hidden back there? Yeah, here you go, guys. We'll pull out a little little something out from behind the beard. A lot of chase cards in Naruto. This isn't a TCG as far as I'm aware. It's just like collecting. So I don't really know what the chase cards even are. I know they have a bunch of different types of rarities. So I don't know. I haven't really messed with the Naruto stuff yet. What product would you recommend for each? I think right now, Sea and Sky boxes for Crown Zenith are really good. Once again, it's a bit more expensive of a set, but as far as what you can expect to get out of that, I would do that. Think Naruto could compete with One Piece? I think maybe if they did an actual TCG, maybe. Oh, they have numbered cards? That's pretty cool. Okay. I'll have to check it out. For Crown Zenith, I like the Sea and Sky boxes. If you want to do Chaos Rising, right now, two of the cheapest ETBs that you can get are Perfect Order and Chaos Rising. Obviously, I think Chaos Rising probably the better choice between the two. But if you did want to rip a booster box, Chaos Rising expected what you're expected to get out of it versus the box price is actually not bad. So if a booster box, Chaos Rising would be the way to go. I've been watching for multiple Pokemon Center drops, never chatting because you need to be a subscriber. Never realized that it was free. Oh, yeah. Just sub to the channel, yeah. Yeah, no, you're good. Appreciate you hitting that subscribe button, Kretch. Really appreciate you. It means the world to me. Drop canceled? I haven't heard that the drop has been canceled. Not yet, at least. Sorry, did I say under the radar? I didn't mean under the radar. Crown Zenith is expensive. The reason he said that money wasn't an issue per se, and I was saying for what you get versus what you pay, the ratio for Crown Zenith is actually pretty good. So not under the radar. If I said that, I apologize. It's not under the radar set at all. Maverick says, subscribe, it's free. Join the chat and struggle with us. That's what we do on the channel. If we struggle together, we go through it together. We celebrate, do the best we can here. Try to be a little bit positive in the community. Best we can. Definitely pick up 2 of each of them. I was told to go for a booster box of Team Up. That's very expensive. I mean, I wouldn't do that personally. I wouldn't be ripping a Team Up box. I mean, if you're just wanting to like rip the craziest stuff, you could obviously go into some vintage stuff and spend a lot of money. But that's crazy. I mean, more power to you if that's what you want. Andre says, I'm new here. I like your positivity. Thank you. Thank you. That's what we try to be positive, do the best we can. There's too much negativity out there in the hobby right now. There's like scalping bots. There's like shady stuff happening all everywhere you look. We try and just do the best we can. Junkrat says, guys, whatever device you're on will be flagged if it's inactive. Make sure you tap your screen or nudge your mouse or be flagged as a bot. Yeah, I on my mobile specifically, I try and keep the screen up. So that pretty solid advice. For these long queues, we gotta buckle up for the long haul. Local shop near me just got a first ed booster box of Fossil and Jungle. That's pretty cool. I love seeing the vintage stuff out in the wild. Elon Musk burner account in here talking about ripping team up. Can we get a free hooray? Yeah, nobody's hit, but I got you. Oh, after, I don't know what it is. After a certain amount of time, my shortcut button goes away. Hooray! That's okay. We can still manually do it. Rafcon, has this ever happened where we were waiting for over an hour before anyone even hits? Yes. We have had drops where nothing even ends up dropping. So this is not out of the realm of possibility. Favorite Naruto arc, villain, or character? Okay, easily for me, Kakashi is the GOAT. Hands down, nobody compares. Kakashi is the best. I will not hear otherwise. Kakashi is the best. I will say I really liked, it's not maybe my favorite top arc, but the Chunin exams were really where that show like leveled up, in my opinion. So Chunin exams is where it started to get really good. And favorite villain, kind of like Pain. If you guys are asking, once again, this is what is supposed to be dropping. Hasn't gone live on the site yet. $107 current secondary market value. Is Naruto the dude that runs like he is? Yeah, they run with their arms back like this. Naruto's a good show. I like the Pain arc. Dragon Ball, anyone into Dragon Ball? Dragon Ball Z was like my first like love of anime besides Pokemon. Dragon Ball was like the more serious anime that I was into. I love Dragon Ball Z specifically. Yeah. Boruto is level. I haven't followed Boruto. I watched a little. Orlando says Boruto is leveling up soon. The time skip will get juicier and darker side of the story. See, that may seem like a good time for me to go to Boruto. I'm in One Piece mode right now. I've been enjoying it, so it's hard to go back and watch anything else right now, but I do One Piece in spurts, though. Used to come home, go to my buddies from school, watch DBZ, and his mom would make us sandwiches. Right? The good old days. The good old days. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z was so good. Future Trunks is my favorite. I will not be told otherwise. Future Trunks specifically. I don't really rip One Piece. I want to get into the One Piece TCG a little bit. I haven't. I want to. Cobra says you gotta check out Black Clover. It's goated. Its season 2 starts in October. 170 episodes for season 1. Okay, I'll have to check it out. I haven't seen Black Clover. I've heard good things. Future Trunks failed daily after smoking Frieza. Yeah. Yes. But his intro as a character and everything, and after that, big letdown. Seto says your package was delivered. I don't know what that means. But if you send something to the PO box, I'll try and check it soon. Thank you. I'm excited. I don't know what you sent, but I don't know. You got me excited. I'll try and give you a shout out on the channel. Appreciate you. Oh, Kakashi versus Gojo, who wins? Oh, man. See, that hurts my heart. I want to say Kakashi. But I don't know if he can hang with Gojo. Kakashi's my GOAT, but Gojo? I don't know, man. That's I think maybe I give it to Gojo. I gotta give it to Gojo, unfortunately. Yeah, I've seen Jujutsu Kaisen. It's good. So I love solo leveling too. Hey guys, I'm gonna bring it back to something just for a second. Solo leveling, Jujutsu Kaisen, all of these. Go check out Fable's channel. FABVL. He has some amazing, specifically solo leveling songs that I absolutely love. Go check them out. Top tier. Absolutely top tier. Not trying to plug him too much. I'm just saying. His songs are amazing. Uh, I don't know. Does solo leveling have a TCG? Um, what about One Punch Man? I didn't finish One Punch Man. I started, I didn't finish it. I did enjoy it. Um, Snowy Edit says, do you think there's still hope for a drop today? I think every few minutes that goes by, the percentage of this drop actually going live is getting less and less. There is still some amount of hope. I just don't know to what extent. Yeah, at this point, especially if you have a really high queue time, I would say, yeah, maybe you're probably safe leaving, but no confirmed purchases. Nothing has gone live yet. Apparently, it's loaded on the back end, but nothing has actually gone live yet. Unfortunate. So we're still waiting. We're still waiting. No one can finish One Punch Man. That's the bit. I only watched a few episodes of One Punch Man, so. Big vouch for Fable, favorite nerdcore artist, maybe even top 10 favorite artists in general. I would agree. I would agree. The real TCG that we need to talk about, World of Warcraft. Ooh. If you're at 8 hours, it's not looking very likely. We haven't seen anything load yet, so yeah. Bots sniffed a potential drop and created a queue. I don't know if that's true. Possible, maybe though. Uh, Kong, that's a great question. I think I may know the answer. Kong Jr. asks, if there's no drop, why don't they just cancel the queue? Or are they testing their system using us as guinea pigs? I think if they just cancel the queue and everyone just floods the website, it has a good chance at crashing the website. So I think that's why they keep the queue up, because of the increased traffic. If I had to guess. It has been a good while, Mike. We're still optimistic that this drop's going to take place. It's just at this point it's getting a little bit less likely. Yeah. House of the Dragon. Yeah, I'm excited for I like House of the Dragon. You know what was really good was the Night of the Seven Kingdoms, or whatever it was called. That was a great season as well. First season. I enjoyed that show. I gotta turn up the fan in here. It's a little toasty. All right. Um, I don't think bots have cooked, guys. I just think that the product hasn't loaded. The drop is supposed to be for, we're hearing, Prismatic Evolutions booster bundles. So, a bit of a rough drop, guys. It's supposed to be Prismatic. Limit 2 is what we're hoping, but obviously it hasn't gone live. The queue is obviously still in place, so we're gonna stay live just a little bit longer, just in case the drop does happen. What does loaded on the back end mean? That means like on the website, but like you can't see it from like normal means per se. There's a lot of people who are like scanning. I'm not the most tech savvy when it comes to that, but they're able to scan the back end of the website and see like what links haven't been live yet, if that makes sense. Here's the thing with the drop being canceled. Yeah, there are a few people that have said that. Pokemon doesn't come out and say that, first off, that a drop is necessarily even happening, and they don't make an official saying, hey, it's canceled. So That's not like an official thing. Let's see. What's your? I don't really know much about Riftbound, if I'm being honest. It sounds cool. I haven't really delved too deep into it. Who's your favorite basketball player? I mean, of all time, man. That's a great question. He's not my favorite. Like, one of my favorites. I love Lakers guy, so I do like Reeves quite a bit. LeBron's getting old, but like the fact that he's still doing what he's doing at his age is impressive. Um, I was happy for the Knicks to win as a city. I was happy for them. Happy for New York. I don't think I really have like a super standout favorite basketball player at the moment. I did get to see LeBron play in person a few years ago, and that was amazing. That was a great, absolute great experience. So I got to see him dunk like right on the side we were at. It was um, Muggsy. Hey, who doesn't like Muggsy Bogues? Yeah, I mean, and Luca is extremely talented. It's still in shock that the Lakers have Luca. So yeah, um, yeah, you can't. I do like I like Luca. Luca's good too. What Zeppelin? We may be cooked. This drop may be cooked. It's not looking good, guys. Gotta love the endless queue. Got into. I know. Yeah, timer check. Let's get a timer check. Some people saying it's 1917. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing 4 hours, and then mobile has gone up to almost around 3. Oh, Iverson, Kobe. I mean, yeah, like Kobe was the. There's so many great players. Prime Kobe was so good. Carmelo. Carmelo was solid. I enjoyed watching Carmelo. Yeah, it's not looking likely, guys. We're just going to continue to hold out hope that maybe they change something. It is possible. It is looking less likely now. A lot of people getting some high Q timers. I didn't see that big of a jump, and now we're back down into the threes. Yeah, I don't think it's happening at this point, guys. Let me update my text. Let's update the text to reflect um, that, just so everyone is on the same page. Okay. Hopefully that information. I updated it to say that the drop may be canceled. We're waiting it out, at least for the time being. Um, hey, appreciate you stopping by, Marcus. Appreciate you guys. If you guys are dipping out, don't feel bad. Hit the like button on the way out if you guys could. Um, oh, Brandon Roy from Portland. Mm, I remember. I remember. Um, why don't they make official announcements? That is a great question. Um, I don't know why they wouldn't. I think it would be a lot easier if they would just make official announcements. I don't know why. They did do that one when there was like a German only drop. They made an announcement, which was really surprising. Um, Maverick says, "What is your most precious Pokemon card you own, and one you will never sell?" I just showed it earlier. It's a CD promo Charizard that I got in Japan the first time I ever went a few years ago. So the CD promo Charizard got a good memory attached and a great trip. Although I was having some health issues at the time, so it was a rough trip. So I need to go back and enjoy Japan properly. Snowy Edits says, "Do you think there is still hope for a drop today?" The hope is very minimal. We're gonna stay live a little bit longer, but the hope is it's not looking good for today. Yeah, it's not looking likely for today, boys. Yeah, unfortunately. Um, let's see. iPhone. I'm on the iPhone and the queue is open. I cannot text and hope to go back or it will kick me out. Yeah, I I I think you're probably good to leave the queue if you guys really want to. It doesn't look very likely for today. I got I got a booster bundle trolling. Kings fan here, glad Fox lost. Yeah, Fox kind of fell off, honestly. You gonna rip any Marvel heroes? Dude, there are so many TC. I would love to rip so much of all this other good stuff, but I don't know. I have to look more into that. Uh, what am I missing? Sorry, somebody spamming. What did I miss? Somebody not happening, been confirmed. Okay, Jay Blizzy, I hear you. Not happening, been confirmed. I acknowledge you. I told you I was being very honest. I said it's not looking very likely. I'm gonna stick with it in case something does happen. So you feel free to leave if you don't want to wait in queue. Even a normal queue like this is cooked. 30th gonna be horrid. Yeah, the 30th is gonna be brutal. Um, Fox needs to be investigated for his finals performance. Yeah, you think he was betting? I don't know. He fell off, man. I feel bad for the small indie company. Hopefully they have a bigger budget that can take better care of their consumers. I know, right? Pokemon really doesn't have any excuse, but hey, thanks for confirming, but we in here. Yeah, we're gonna give it a chance. We're gonna give it a chance. Yeah, it was supposed to be prismatic booster bundles. Jokic is the best player in the NBA. Jokic is crazy. Yeah, Jokic is insane. He's a freak. Layup at the end of the game four was insane. They just sucked game five. Yeah, I know. I know. It was bad. Um, Mosby says, drop a like for always helping us try to hit. Yeah, appreciate you. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for the kind words. If no drop, you must make it up with the rip session. I don't have anything I can rip right now. Unfortunately. Ever heard of a sequentially graded base set first ed master set? Sequentially for the entire thing? I don't. That would be insane. I wonder how expensive that would be. Um, Adrian Taylor says, "Has anyone gotten anything yet?" Nobody's gotten anything yet. The product so far hasn't gone live. It's not very likely that it will go live. It is possible, but very low possibility at this point. Based on the recent drops and what's going on, I fear the release of the 30th. Yeah, it's going to be really bad. No, yeah, no victory bell for me today. I do hope, hopefully this week I can hit a restock. I try to only rip stuff I got at MSRP. Um, and hopefully I want to rip some more Chaos Rising, maybe even some Perfect Order, but I haven't been able to get a restock recently for packs, so I do apologize. Patience is key. I'm so hungry right now. I want to talk about. I know I'm really hungry right now as well, but I can't do the victory bell unless we actually hit. We got to celebrate properly, you know. Um, I left my laptop to get food. I slept, and when we returned, it reset from 3 hours to 15. Yeah, hey, don't feel too bad because it looks like this drop's probably not going to happen. So, at least maybe they're refining. If nothing else, we can hope that they're kind of refining the queue, getting some stuff dialed in, making it better. I don't know. You're pretty good at predicting pre-orders, so just curious what your thoughts are on the 30th pre-order on Pokemon Center. Um, let's see. Let's see. So it's supposed to be the 16th. So if we go 7, 14. Um, somewhere mid-July, if I had to guess. It's just going to depend. We will know more once the boxes, the official box art and all that gets revealed. I'm going to say mid-July. Mid to late July is possible. That's not a guarantee. It just really depends. If Amazon Prime member, you can purchase early bird screening of Spider-Man Brand New Day. Really? How can you do that? I do love Spider-Man. He's my favorite superhero. Yeah, if you thought the Pitch Black drop was bad, the 30th is going to be way worse. I did make a video, like, that was the whole premise of the entire video, was that Pitch Black drop was awful, the 30th is going to be even worse. I'm a little concerned for that. Shouldn't the queue be clearing out? Well, the reason the queue hasn't cleared out is because people are still holding out hope, like us here, right? We're staying live, hoping that maybe the drop goes live. And that's why we haven't really seen it drop as far as times go. I don't have Spider-Man magic boxes. I don't. I'm not the biggest magic fan, if I'm being honest. But I do love Spider-Man. I'm excited for the new. How about you make a vid for computer settings for the drops? I mean, I don't think I can make a dedicated video about that. I'm happy to tell you once again. So I'm on. I used to do it on my Mac. Now I'm doing like a multi PC streaming thing, but I'm just on a desktop PC, Windows PC with Chrome. That's it. I use Chrome. That's like the only settings. I don't really have any other settings. Be nice guys, jokes are fine, insults are not. I missed what happened in the chat. But yeah, I mean, it's all fun to joke around, but if something slipped past me, I didn't see it. Do you have anything video how to use Poke Notify? Poke Notify has a bunch of, they have their own videos on how to set it up and how to use it. I got work, I can't wait forever. Cellstar says, even though Pokemon Pitch Black drop was rough, Pokemon Center is way better than Walmart, Target, Best Buy, and other online. That's true. I would agree. I can't even get half the time, more than half the time, like 90% of the time, I can't even get to the spot to add to cart on Walmart or Target. So, Michael says, I brought this up to you during the Pitch Black, drop last week. But did you see they're now confirmed for the Sam's Club Ascended Heroes? Yes. Supposed online and in store. I've been waiting to touch on that for a video until we have the official images. I wanted to have the actual box image. So, how can I tell what cards are fake and real? There's a lot of good videos already up on YouTube for that. A lot of the times you'll see cards that like are supposed to have texture that don't. The shine is just off. But there's a lot of already really good videos about that on YouTube. I would say just watch a YouTube video on it. I've never had good luck on Target. And then recently when they drop at like 3 a.m., it's like I can't stay up that late. So let's see. Gmart, why doesn't Pokemon Center just confirm that there is a drop or if it was canceled? I agree. I would love for them to just add up something right here, say, hey, drop's canceled, nothing new is dropping. I don't know why they don't. I really don't know why they don't. They're not the best when it comes to communication. Sam's online drop was horrid. That last one for the Prismatic was, but a lot of people ended up brute forcing and able to score. So like it was definitely a rough drop, but the fact that people were able to hit was pretty solid. Yeah, this Sam's Club, they need to fix that. Hopefully they do. because that's going to be a really brutal drop for Ascended for that. Using us for testing, very possible. It's very possible. Hopefully they're making the website better and the queue better. Michael says, thank you as always. Keep up the live streams. They've helped me hit in the past. Victory bell next time. Yeah, appreciate you, Michael. Victory bell next time. Hopefully. We'll be celebrating. Matt, the product ended up not going live. You don't have to keep spamming the chat. I'll put you in a little timeout. All right. Nope, you're going in a timeout. Sorry, bud. Go think about what you did for 5 minutes. Don't spam the chat, guys. The information is scrolling across the screen as well, but yeah, sorry. What's your favorite Pokemon collectible? Like, other than cards? I like plushies a decent amount besides cards, and some of the vintage video games I think I like collecting a little bit. A cool video would be go over old promos and where they came from, like the cereal boxes, like the that's a good idea. Everyone keeps asking what's your most... Oh, I have some pins too. I do like collecting pins. What's your most expensive slab in the background? I believe it's the CD promo Charizard. Well, that was another half an hour of my life wasted, nothing in stock at all. I know, I do apologize, guys. I can't control if they drop or not. I just go live when the queue goes live. Don't mention trucks or off-roading. Yeah, we won't. We won't. People say FOMO, but y'all missing a lot more than Pokemon waiting your time on this nonsense. Hey, I mean, it's so hard to get affordable packs. I don't blame people for waiting, right? Like, I'm waiting for a reason on the slim chance that they drop. We're doing the best we can. It's kind of what you have to do if you want to have a chance to get affordable packs. Oh, the Burger King Pokeballs. I remember that from back in the day. Those were cool too. Yeah, you're welcome, Sidewinder. Sorry that the drop didn't happen. I can't control it, but yeah. See ya, Cobra. Appreciate you stopping by. Do you think Ninja Spinner will hold value better than Chaos? I don't think so. Sorting master sets while I wait. Dude, master sets can take a long time to sort out, especially all the bulk. Besides Gyarados, what Gen 1 Pokemon needs an SIR? Ooh. What? Okay, hold on. What Gen 1 Pokemon needs an SIR? SIR? Give me a Snorlax SIR. I'd say give me Snorlax. Obviously, Snorlax has gotten some love in 151. That 151 promo card is great. So I'd say he's less needing of an SIR and it was an IR, but Scyther would be good. I think Sandslash would be. Arcanine got that Chinese exclusive one. There's so many answers. A lot of, yeah. Subscribe. Maverick says, subscribe and get an hour deducted from your wait time. Do you know about the UK? What about the UK? Beyond the footpath. What about the UK? SIR Bill? I'd say, I mean, Snorlax for me is my personal. I will say there's some like Sandslash is a good answer as well. I heard if you sub, you get into the site, says Jay Blizzy. Um, Thank you, Lilo. Lilo87, thank you. Appreciate the kind words. Aerodactyl got that really good card from Lost Origin recently. That's like a SIR. That's alter. I mean, that's not recently. That's old now. But Kabutops would be nice as well. They said besides Gyarados. Gen 1 besides Gyarados. Because Gyarados is the one that needs it the most. Um, Hitmonlee SIR. Do you think Prismatic will still be printing a year from now? A year from now, June 2027? I think it rotates out before then. I think we're less than a year out from it rotating out, correct? I could be wrong. The lack of information from Pokemon Center is the most frustrating thing about them. Archer, I agree 100%. It's not that hard to get the relative information out. You know who's an underrated Pokemon that nobody said anything about, which is random? What Kingler? Kingler gets no love. I understand why, but hey, what are your thoughts on Riftbound? I don't know that much about Riftbound. Oh, Beyond the Footpath. To my knowledge, nothing has gone live anywhere. So it looks like the drop is canceled for the day. So maybe later this week. Hopefully. It's very, very likely canceled. We're going to stay live just a little bit longer, just in case. But if you guys want to dip out, now would probably be a good time if you need to do something else for the day. It was supposed to be Prismatic booster bundles, limit 2, which, you know, they're around $100 right now. So that's why everyone's going crazy for this drop for the Prismatic bundles. Appreciate you, Footpath. Thank you so much for the support. Why is it likely canceled? Because we've been live for almost 2 hours in the queue and they haven't loaded anything, which means it doesn't look like it's going to drop. We're getting out of the normal drop time, which is, you know, anywhere from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. is the latest Pacific time. If it's canceled, I dare you to refresh. Hey, I said I'm going to hang it out a little bit longer. It's like a very low % chance, but we're not going to refresh right now. Class dismissed, guys. Do you buy custom painted binders? I never have. I've seen people do those on like TikTok and stuff. They do look cool. I'd be interested in one, but I've never bought one. Hold the line. The drop never went live. The queue is still live. How do you know when the queue drops? I use PokeNotify. They are a paid service. There's a discount code in the description if you want to use it. That's what I use. Other people will throw in whatever they use, but that's just what I use. You don't have to use it, but that's how I am notified. A lot of the times they are pretty good saying, hey, very, very high chance for a drop tomorrow. So it's nice to be able to be aware. Yeah. Lupo's throwing in the Rattle. I've never used Rattle. There's Twitter. There's free sites as well. Daniel, it was supposed to be limit 2, but the drop hasn't gone live. Favorite Pokemon and Pokemon game. Favorite Pokemon is Gyarados, hands down. I love Gyarados. And then Pokemon game. All right, Daniel, I answered your question already multiple times. Pokemon game. Man, that's a really tough one. Like, nostalgia is going to take me back to original Red and Blue, but I think if I had to have an answer of like what I think is a little bit better, I think Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Probably. Those are really, really well done. I don't know how to use Discord, so I'm constantly refreshing 24/7. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's other ways to get notified as well. Eric says I use it was never a phase notify. Appreciate you, Eric, my man. What's the point of the live queue? I think the point of the queue now, the reason they don't take it down is so the website just doesn't get crashed with like everybody going to the website all at once. Orlando Food Reviews says low key everyone is overlooking this or looking over this. Mega Evolution introduced Gold Mega Charizard. We're still due for Gold Venusaur and Gold Blastoise. I would love for them to get some attention. That would be nice. Is the possible the drop is delayed to kick bots out? No, I mean maybe they had some sort of thing happening on the back end where they were trying to make sure that that doesn't happen. I don't know. It's possible. Any idea how long the stock will last? It will go pretty quick. We're all here for emotional support at this point. I know. I'm doing the best I can, guys. For a drop like this, the stock can go in a matter of minutes to maybe 30, 45 minutes. It just depends. But this drop doesn't look like it's happening today at this point. Yeah, Mega Blastoise still hasn't gotten a card in Mega. That's true. Mega Venusaur did. I do like the Mega Venusaur SIR. It is nice. Mavert says, appreciate your time for doing this. Now hit refresh and put me out of my misery. We could get a Wally Wednesday today. Has anybody heard that Walmart drop that we streamed for that never happened the other day? I don't think that ever happened. So are we due for a Walmart Wednesday? My timer just keeps getting longer and longer. My timer's finally starting to go down a little bit now. Walmart canceled today. Those are rough drops anyways, but we're all just here for Pokemon Kumbaya. Hey, I appreciate you guys. I really do. The streams are fun because, like, I say this every stream, but yeah, hitting refresh will put you back in the queue. Yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna refresh yet. But at the end of the day, I would just be here by myself being miserable. So it's nice to have the live stream. We can at least chat about some stuff, and we have a good time. So I didn't hear anything about the Walmart today. Oh, okay. I see what you guys are saying. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with the Walmart drop, but my timer went down 1 minute. Can I get a victory? Yeah, you want the bell? Boom. There you go. Refresh for sanity. I've never heard of someone hitting on Walmart. Lots of people hit on Walmart. It's really hard. I've hit on Walmart before in the past. Yeah, I'm hearing it doesn't nothing loaded on Walmart right now. At this point, we're just having a good time. Yeah, at this point, we're just hanging out. Um, do you know if there's a chance of other products dropping with the Prismatic bundle? It doesn't look like Prismatic's dropping even right now, anyways. But anything you've opened up and wish you have kept sealed? Oh, Team Up booster box. That's brutal. Um, a lot of booster boxes, if I'm being honest. But nothing, not like a team, not like team up level. Um, I mean, first edition base set packs from back when I was a kid. Definitely those for sure. I never had a booster box when I was a kid, but I would go to the store and get like a few packs at a time. Kevin Markin says, how do I send you a Gyarados card that you don't have? You don't have to send me a Gyarados card, my man Kevin. You guys don't have to send me anything. But I feel bad. If you guys want to, I'm not asking for anything. There is a P.O. box in the description. It should be in the description of all the videos. But you guys totally don't have to. I'm not asking. I do love Gyarados, though. I do love Gyarados. But yeah. Let's see. James Lewis says, I got a question for you. I pulled the prismatic uh Embryon. I'm assuming you meant Umbreon. How much do you think it would cost to grade if it got a 10? And do you think it should grade? It looks really good. James Lewis, do you mean you said Embryon? Do you mean Umbreon? Um, if you're talking about the Umbreon, that's a really expensive card in a 10. It's been going up pretty crazy. So I would 100% think about grading it. Um, we just the embryon. Yes, Umbreon. Okay. Um, so real quick, check out how much it's gone up in a PSA 10 over the last few months. It was an insanely expensive $4,000 card back here in March. Now we're seeing it at around 6,000. You have average of the last 5 sales around $7,000. So I would consider grading it if it looks really good. I will send you a full binder with only Gyarados. Okay, okay. Actually, I would love that, Maverick. I would really love that. That would be crazy. You don't have to do that, but I would love a Gyarados binder. I should start a Gyarados binder. A BGS 10, 13,000. Last 2 sales higher. CGC 10 lower at 2,400, and tag 10s at around 4,300. So if you have this card and you think you have a good chance at a 10, even spending more to get it graded, it's insanely expensive card. So I would consider grading that 100%. Grading an embryo is wild. Yeah, the embryo one. Um, James, what company do you think would be best to grade it with? So, as far as liquidity goes and ease of selling, probably PSA. PSA is the top market share, regardless of how you guys feel. They are the top grading company at the moment. So Tag is also really up there. They're making a lot of headway. If you think it looks absolutely pristine, you could go for a black label. Beckett would be the way to go. But I would go between PSA and Tag. If you think it looks like absolutely pristine, you go with BGS, because a black label, it would be really expensive. Between PSA and Tag, if you're looking to move it like at a card show, PSA has more liquidity. There's more vendors that are willing to buy that from you at a card show, if you're looking to get cash for it. So that would be, I think Tag would move. I think it would be slower to move though. They're not as liquid. So I think that's why a lot of people go with PSA. What browser do you use on your phone? I use Chrome. I've had good luck with Chrome for both mobile and desktop. I let Chaos go with PCG. I've never graded with PCG. I don't know what their slabs are really going for. Um, do you recommend an AI pre-grader? I've seen some of that. I haven't tested that myself. Um, I trust Tag. I I trust Tag more, but harder to sell for now. Anyway, yeah, that's what I was saying. PSA is more liquid. You can't really go wrong with Tag either. So I gave you all the prices of what they're going for the major grading companies. What do you think the best way to store it if I do not grade it? I mean, it's if as long as you just put it in a sleeve and a top loader, it'll be all right. Yeah, that doesn't look like the drop's happening, Enrique. Unfortunately, check out First Partner Series 1 on TCG Player. Okay, we'll pull that up. Um, Pull up first partner. Series 1. Oh, these are up to 80 now. Let's do this. Lowest listed 90 for first partner. Oh, these are up 42%. Yeah, new all-time high. Lowest listed 80 90s. 90, 91. Bottom of page 1 talking potentially $100 box, which is crazy because they're like what, 15 MSRP. The drop is not live, guys. We're still in queue on the very slim chance. I'm not trying to get your guys' hopes up. On the slim chance that something goes live, it's really not likely. We're just gonna wait it out at this point. Okay, Orlando Food Reviews says, what's your stance with PSA now? Do you think the hobby is shifting preferred companies? Do you think Rudy from Alpha Investments promoting PCG is working? Okay. As you will see, I've said this many times before, but this is my stance currently. There is a small chance for the drop, by the way. Very, 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 very small. Not likely. Not likely. I have mostly PSA graded cards. It's not the only graded company that I have. The reason I've gone with PSA in the past is because they are the market share, the easiest to sell. They're the most liquid. So that's why I am not attached to them. If Tag takes over, then I'd cross over a lot of my cards to Tag. I have no problem doing that. I'm not blindly brand loyal. It just, for me right now, makes the most sense to be with PSA. I like what Tag's doing. I like taking out the human error. I like everything that they're doing. PSA needs more competition. I don't like them buying up all the other grading companies. I don't like them monopolizing. I'm not a fan of that. I think it's bad. We need more competition. I don't know if Rudy with PCG is going to be able to make any sort of real dent. As far as like the big like chase cards being, I don't know who's really grading with PCG right now. So, as far as that goes, I don't know. But I like that Tag is making ground. They have a long way to go. So, I like that. At least if something happened financially and I need to sell off some cards, it's a lot easier to move PSA. Tag with no upcharges, I believe in that as well. Like, there's a lot of things that bode well for Tag. I have heard of Ace. I believe Ace is more predominant in the UK, right? They have the cool labels, right? See you, Feezy. Appreciate you stopping by. For your own PC, what do you think about CGC? I used to not like CGC. Well, CGC is another company that is not without their scandals, like every single grading company, so it seems. I like their new labels look much better. I like the pristines. I think they really pop. But they just don't have the value. The CGC 10 right now, it doesn't really seem worth it. Whether that changes in the future, it could change. But right now, a CGC 10 compared to a PSA 10 or a Tag 10 doesn't really hold. However, they do have the pristines. I do like the pristines. I think it's a nice looking label. But PCG uses lasers. I mean, that's cool. It's not all about here's the thing. At the end of the day, a lot of people are in it just for the money. If PCG or whatever company isn't adding enough value to the card, like people won't grade with them as much, right? They have to have that resale value. So, anyways, the upcharges is so wrong for a company to do that. I agree. There's a lot of bad stuff happening with PSA. They just have the market share. That's just the reality right now. We need more companies and more competition. Competition pushes growth, but they have such a chokehold on the market that that's where we're at. So that's my piece on the grading company. Hopefully it made sense. Yeah, CGC had they were grading those beta cards, those test cards that were fake. right? So that's a pretty big mess up. They've had a lot of the companies have a lot of scandals. That's why Rudy is trying so hard with Premier Grading. Well, to be fair, Rudy is also trying so hard with Premier Grading because he makes a lot of money off that, because he's an owner. And they did buy Beckett, I remember, and SGC. I know, that's bad. I don't like that. They shouldn't be allowed to monopolize the market like that. So, I would say I'm pretty open minded to switching grading companies personally. It just doesn't. I think the one that makes the most sense if you wanted to hitch yourself to another wagon, it would be Tag. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know what PCG 10 goes for. Yeah, Tag's made mistakes. Every grading company will make mistakes. If you're gonna hitch your wagon to a non PSA, I would say Tag has more upside. But but if PSA makes a massive announcement saying that they're going to AI and doing all of this stuff and they're going to eliminate the human factor, then they're going to have a massive leg up on Tag. So, um, more competition. Hopefully, it fleshes it out over time and things get better. Um, Mr. Hagaloo says, I heard the rumors of the Tag having the kiosks, the pods. I think that's super cool if they actually implemented that. You put your card into a pod, a little kiosk, whatever it is, and it grades it, and you come back a little bit later and it grades it on site. That's amazing. I hope that they do that. Um, I am 21 minutes away on mobile, even though this drop most certainly looks like it's not happening. Yeah, so if Tag can't make enough leaps forward and then PSA comes out with the AI stuff, they could potentially like crush Tag back down. I don't know. It would split PSA cards in before AI versus after AI. Yeah, it could. It could. Q is going down because people are leaving. Yeah. Um, believe in the drop. Believe in the drop. I don't think it's out of stock, E-Train. I think it never went live. It's not happening, is what's happening with the drop. I don't think sold out. I don't think it ever went live. Taco Bell is called Teebs in Wisconsin. Oh, I like that. I get some Teebs. I wish we could get some Teebs after this. Um, Hylia says I'm quitting. 2 hours and nothing. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. This is a rough drop. Hopefully the next one will be better. What do you recommend for checking if a card is worth grading? The unknown player. We do have a sponsor that works with us on the channel. There's the grading calculator app. Grading calculator for Pokemon app. It's iOS only right now, but that's a good one. It can tell you what to expect for what grading prices and everything. What is going on says, I never graded a card before. How do you send a card in to like tag grading? You just go to their website. They have like a how-to and all of that stuff. You don't normally send it in a top loader. You send it in a card saver, but you just send it out to them. And then you wait a lot of days and then they send it back. But they have a submission thing. You go and you have to make a submission for it. Pokemon Center did pants drop on all of us today. They did. They really did. Maybe we get a real drop tomorrow. It's less likely for Friday. They don't do a lot of Friday drops. So, Thursday may be more likely. Uh, we got a great stream. We got to hang out. I'm in and nothing. I know, guys. I'm sorry. I can't control them dropping. I wish I could. I'm gonna take the text off the screen for now. We're gonna ride it through at this point just to see. If you guys are dipping out, have a great day. If you guys are gonna leave, wish you the best of luck on the next drop. What are the chances of drop tomorrow? We could see a drop tomorrow. It's possible. As far as like, what are the chances? I'm getting Victory Bell for 2 hours of waiting. Yeah, you know what? I might have to get some Victory Bell just for the wait we did too. It's been 2 hours and 6 minutes. Hey, thank you, Lupo. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. PSA slabs are the least attractive. I don't like the labels, but I wouldn't say they're the least attractive. But I understand why you would say that, for sure. I wish they would update their labels. I really do. Yeah, I think it's possible for Thursday. They have done Friday drops in the past. That is not one of the usual days that they drop for, so. I 30th pre-orders, mid to late July possible is kind of what I'm thinking. We don't know. We'll know a lot more once the official boxes get revealed. Lundy getting the victory sushi. Ooh, congratulations. Happy for you. Cursor says, I'm in the site and nothing available by the looks of it. Yeah, they didn't load the product, guys. The queue got triggered. Nothing ended up happening. Maverick says, I will never leave. I'm not locked with you. You're locked with me. Just a quick reminder, guys. I know this drop was a dud, but if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. We got positive vibes. We hang out in the queues. I try to go live as soon as the queues go live, but we also do daily videos as well. A lot of market updates, news, leaks, all sorts of stuff like that. We got a ton more stuff coming down the pipe. 30th anniversary stuff. We'll have more reveals for all sorts of that cool stuff coming up soon. So if you could, make sure you're subscribed. And then we have the 40,000 subscriber giveaway coming up. We're getting really close to that. We'll have to announce that soon. All you have to do is be a subscriber. Chalupa or Gordita Crunch? That's so tough. I'm going to give the slight edge to the Chalupa, personally. But they're like neck and neck. Alright, guys, don't spam the chat, please. You're going to go in a little bit of a timeout here. You can come back when you think about what you did. I think Walmart got canceled for tonight. What are your thoughts on fan art cards? I know you have the Q Squad card. I think that they're cool and they kind of have their place, if you will. It's not something I'm like going out to like buy a ton of fan art cards, but I do think that some of the fan art can be really good. Zachariah, it looks like drops dead in the water. Hoping for tomorrow. At this point, maybe tomorrow or Friday. I'm done refreshing my page. Goodbye, soldiers. Have a good day. Goodbye. Appreciate you stopping by. I got in nothing available. Yeah, guys, sorry. I don't control the drops. I just try to go live whenever we can. Be as helpful and as positive throughout the queues as we can as well. Pokemon Center loves to mess with us. That is true. They really do. If you guys have to leave, feel free to leave. If you guys want to hang out, feel free to hang out. We're going to ride this out a little bit longer. Thank you for what you do, helping us with the drops. Yeah, I would try and do the best we can. So thank you guys for supporting the channel. Joseph says, how did you know that there was a possible drop? I use PokeNotify. They are a paid service. There is a discount code in the description. It's like a monthly. That's what I use for all of my drop notifications. So if you want to check out PokeNotify, there's a link in the description. Other people will throw in their other alternatives. Feel free to throw in whatever method you guys use in the chat as well. That's just the one I use. I'm not trying to force it on you. Just making you aware if somebody asks. That's just the one I happen to use. Brian says, I'm just sitting here organizing my IR collection, so we'll continue to hang out. Hey, appreciate the support. Appreciate you. The drop was supposed to be Prismatic Evolutions booster bundles. Was the drop, and these are kind of expensive, over $100 now. So at MSRP, that's why this was looking like a pretty hot drop. But the product never ended up going live. I use your stream and Rattle's Discord. Buddy says I use Poke Alert. Bierman says I use your stream. So yeah, there's a lot of different ways to do it. But crap, I don't have anything to eat. Zachariah, go to Taco Bell. Sam's Club is stocking Pokemon, says Fish Eyes. What are they stocking? Like in store? In store restocks? That guy Ray says, will Pokemon Center announce why they don't drop it? No, they won't. And that's one of the most frustrating things that a lot of people were saying is like, why can't they just put out information? ET and Evie says they did put out info saying they were going to be testing different things or methods to combat prior release issues to help for future release. Yeah, there was rumors of the invitation only thing as well. That obviously has never come to fruition. So nothing actually dropped. It's just kind of one of those. I've never used a Pokemon vending machine. There's none near me. The nearest one is like 2 hours away. I'd love to have, I mean, although a lot of people are fighting over those, it's like, that's a whole issue in and of itself, but Taco Bell must get a lot of business when we hit the drops. Yeah, I wonder how many people are actually going to Taco Bell after a drop, but that invitation thing never ended up actually happening. As far as I'm aware. Been in queue over 2 hours, nothing's dropped today. It's not going to happen at this point. We're running on copium at this point. Hey, Vivan, good luck on the Sea and Sky. Good luck. And if you get it, good luck on your pulls, man. Crown Zenith's a fun set. Yeah, there's nothing loaded, guys. It's unfortunate. Maybe for tomorrow. We're hoping maybe for tomorrow. They never specified it would be for cards. That's true, Mr. Hagaloo. I touched on that when I made a video talking about that. They never said it was specifically going to be for cards. They just said for, I think it was, what was their wording? Like limited products or something. So it could be for cards. It could not be for cards. They never said one way or the other. Closest Taco Bell is almost an hour away. Oh yeah, don't travel an hour for Taco Bell. That definitely ain't worth it. Yes, nothing is in stock. I'm aware. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. I know you guys are just trying to be helpful, so I appreciate you. Just got in. PC. Is it worth waiting? It no. If you're just getting in, it doesn't look like drops happening. I've been hooked on the plush keychains. Worth it? Drive 1 hour for Taco Bell? Bearman says you got to go an hour for Taco Bell. Yeah, Enrique, it's not looking likely for today. It was supposed to be booster bundles. It's not going to happen today. Hopefully for tomorrow. We're just riding it out at this point because like I'm hanging out with you guys, having a good time. So I think you guys got me thinking about Taco Bell. I think I'm gonna get non-Victory Bell. I think I'm gonna get some Taco Bell today just because you guys keep talking it up. I do have a Taco Bell rather close to me, so can't go wrong with that. Brian, no, nothing ended up dropping. So it looks like we're done for the day. We're just staying live on the stream just to hang out for a little bit longer. You need to have a collab with Taco Bell and have the carp big box meal. Dude, I would love that. I would love to work with Taco Bell. That would be so sick. I'd be so excited. That's how you know I would have made it. When we got the Taco Bell collab. Sydney Sweeney or Prime Megan Fox? What is this? What the chat has come down to? I mean, I was a Megan Fox Probably because Transformers back in the day, I was at the right age for that. So I guess if I had to pick, that's where I would go. Stop with the negative stuff. There's always hope. Yes, but to be realistic, every second that goes by, it was looking not likely for today. We're looking more likely for tomorrow now at this point. Um, Walking with Zax has been listening in the background the whole time. Always appreciate the notification. Enjoy listening to the chat while I wait on my mobile. Appreciate you, Zach, my man. One of the solid supporters of the channel. Appreciate you. If you get out of the queue, there's nothing in stock. What if I want to stay in queue? But I wanna. I like to stay positive and thoughts for what they're doing. You ever get fire sauce on your beard? Oh, yeah. The beard is horrible for eating. It's messy. I just say, like, look away. I tell my wife, I'm like, don't look at me, I'm hideous. And you gotta let it happen. You just embrace it. Why does Pokemon Center continuously allow people to wait in queue for hours? Garrett, I wish they wouldn't. I don't know. They're not good with communication. They really, really aren't. Whatever happened to the McDonald's? Yeah. We didn't hear anything about I forgot about the McDonald's thing. That ended up not happening, huh? They're not doing this for no reason. Everybody thinks they know too much. They understand. How about work now? They're not loading it up because they don't want people to make quick links. Yeah, maybe. I don't think the links are the issue. I don't think having the links are necessarily the issue, because if they have the queue, if their queue is bulletproof and you can't bypass it, then having the link doesn't do you any good until you're through anyways. But I understand where you're coming from. Buster Brown just got through, confirming nothing. And Pokecore, nothing is in. Yeah, if they do McDonald's around the 30th as well, that could be interesting. Yeah, McDonald's went kind of. I like the K-pop Demon Hunter stuff at McDonald's was fun too. So try the link after you get through it. It's not live. It's not live. I went to go get lunch and you're still live. Haven't gotten in. Yeah, well, we haven't gotten through, and the drop it's done for. So yeah, it's a bit of a rough one today, guys. Every once in a while, Pokemon gets us with these fake cues, right? And then nothing ends up happening. I'm still here. Sea Cow. That's quite the username, by the way. I like it. When do drops usually happen, or is it random? That's a good question if you're new. It's not random, per se. It's a little bit random, but drops usually are between 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's usually the prime windows. Now, they have done drops before then, and they have done drops later in the day. But usually Monday through Friday, with like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday being the most popular days. So nothing is ever a guarantee, and they have been mixing it up. It used to be a lot more predictable. But since there's so many people trying to get product these days, they make it harder. Yeah, nothing's in. I think if Pokemon announced a fake queue, I would still join, says Cool Dad. Your dedication is admirable. Hey, nobody can take that away from me, right? We're consistent, and we're dedicated, and we're positive. Nobody can ever say anything otherwise. I was clean shaven when the queue started. Now I have a beard like yours. Lucky shot. I did not get my pitch black email. I think I may have gotten duped on that one, unfortunately. Hey, appreciate you, Junkrat. If you're dipping out, have yourself a great day. Appreciate you stopping by. I just need a few more people to leave for educational purposes. I like that. Would you open the Charizard tins? Which tins? It depends which Charizard tins you're talking about. Essentially, nothing dropped, and this was a fake queue, essentially, Ed B. That is true. the new ones, the X and Ys. Um, yeah, I might consider opening those. Yeah. Um, Still here, been sitting munching dinner. Hey, appreciate you supporting the channel, DC. It means the world to me. You guys are crazy for staying with me this long. The support, honestly, thank you guys so much. Absolutely overwhelming. I didn't get my email for Pitch Black. Yeah, so I didn't check out, signed into my account. I did a guest checkout, so I done goofed on that one. So that's where it did come back to bite me in the butt, because if I would have checked out on my account, I would at least see hopefully see the order on there. So thank you, Jay Blizzy. Thank you. I mean, at this point, do we just like wait the full 20 and just go through just to say we went all the way through? Um, Evan says pulled gold Charizard from a tin. Congratulations. Happy for you. Or sorry, Ivana. Is it Ivana? I do apologize. It's not Evan. Ivana. Sorry. Scorcher says it's better than waiting in queue all alone. Exactly. Exactly. Otherwise, I'd just be here by myself. I am getting real hungry, though. Yeah, I should have screenshotted it. I didn't. 20 minutes in queue means 45 IRL. Hey, 19 now. We're going down. Waited all this time, might as well see it through. All right, guys. DC called it. We got to see it through. We're going to stay live until we get through. So, playing Minecraft and listening to the calming voice. Thank you, Lee. That's very kind words. I really do appreciate you guys staying on and supporting the channel. JX Riv says, back in Pokemon After Years, pulled 2 Mega Zygarde Hyper Rares, have a Prismatic SPC, and Chaos / Perfect Order ETBs, 4 Ascended Booster Bundles, and Pitch Black ETB coming. Hold or sell? Well, those are pretty good sets to open, as they're pretty affordable. I would not open the PC ETB. PC ETB, and I would definitely keep sealed. It's up to you. It's up to you if you want to rip, because that is the whole enjoyment of this. Is ripping packs is fun. Oh, it says I want to collect and make money. Okay. If you want to keep some stuff sealed, you could rip some of those ETBs, keep the PC ETB sealed. Coin toss on the Ascended. Ascended stuff is kind of expensive right now, so if you want to keep that sealed, I would understand that as well. The mobile one went through, but then it and I got errored out. Earthhammer, or not Earthhammer. Who asked that? John McKenzie. I got errored out on the mobile, so it's a good thing that this wasn't a real drop for me. Updates for the viewers that just joined. It was supposed to be Prismatic Evolutions booster bundles. However, the product didn't go live. So we are at this point 16 minutes away, so we're going to ride it through, and we're going to get through the queue. Ripping packs is fun, but these prices are insane. I agree. Yeah, so you said you had 4 Ascended Heroes booster bundles. So keep in mind, Ascended Heroes is a set that's going to be reprinted, hopefully pretty heavily, and hopefully for a while. However, what I will say about that is the demand is like something we've never seen for Ascended. So booster bundles are at... Booster bundles are at 100. Is that real? I haven't checked them in a minute. They're right there, 90s. It says current market price 103. Lowest listed, you're talking, 96, 97 and up. So not a bad product to keep sealed. However, it is one of the funner sets to open as well. So hopefully that helps inform you. It's hard to justify, like, even if you got this at MSRP, it's hard to be like, hey, I'm going to rip this essentially $100 box. And then if you get nothing, it's like, you feel so bad. Title of the stream, it was never a Prismatic bundle. It never was. It really wasn't. We're at 15 minutes out. We're going to ride it through just to say we stuck it through. 70 euros in the UK. Okay. It's tough ripping packs even at MSRP because of the market price. Cool Dad, I agree 100%. It is so hard to justify that these days. Um, Crown Zenith, Shiny, Zacian, and Samazenta boxes. I would hold those. Crown Zenith right now is a rip, for sure. We were just recommending somebody wanted a great set to rip. Mm. But if I had those boxes, I'd be holding on to those personally. I don't think they can overprint it. I'm just saying, hopefully they're going to print it heavy and they're going to try to print a lot of Ascended Heroes. But the demand is just so high, like it doesn't... The bundle, what was the cheapest the bundles went? 80? And they've gone up since then, so... Ascended is on another level. Obviously, Prismatic bundles are over 100 now as well. Ascended needs to be restocked. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to drop very much if we get a massive restock or reprint. Drop rate isn't good enough to buy over MSRP. Yeah, I know. I understand that. People want to chase Ascended. They want to chase those big cards. Blame Gengar. It's his fault. Ripping, yeah, that brings up a good point. And to remind me, I try and say this as often as possible. One of the best ways if you want to not feel guilty is go to like Japanese is expensive now too, though. Go to Korean boxes as well. Those are some of the more affordable as well. So if you're looking for more affordable options, there are alternative languages. If you just want to get that itch for ripping, that's what I would recommend. Singer says, sitting on 2 sealed ETB cases of Ascended. Keep or sell? I'm holding that all day long. I'm not selling that right now. No way. Keep in mind, all my sealed stuff, I'm on a long-term time frame. I'm talking like 5, 10 plus years down the road. There's no way I'm selling those cases. I'm keeping those puppies sealed. I'm holding on to them. I'm trying to move into those long-term trade or sell for other stuff you want or whatever down the road. I wouldn't move off of those. How do you get cases? You can just buy cases online. Like, I mean, for Ascended Heroes, you could buy cases. We'll go back to sealed. You can just buy them on TCG Player. You can buy them on eBay. Right here. So here's a booster box, Elite Trainer box case. Excuse me. You can get them from your local card store. You can get them online. You're around $2,000 right now for a case, which is 10 ETBs. So you can just buy cases. Here's a case of mini tin displays. All sorts of stuff. You can get a case of the poster collection. You can get a case of these, the 2-packs. So you can get cases of most of the product, with the exception of PC ETBs. You can't really get cases of those. So, cases can perform really well long term as well. Destiny Winning says they pulled the 151 Sunzard. Hooray! Congratulations. Yeah, you gotta have distribution. You get cases through distributors. You used to be able to get them through the Pokemon Center. That's true, Singer. I remember getting a booster box case of Lost Origin from the Pokemon Center. You open order 6 booster boxes and they send you a case. What would be a binder to buy in Canada if you're in Canada? I know there's a lot of cheap options on Amazon for binders. It depends what you're looking for. How do you trade/sell your cards or products? I'm not really selling anything. I'm just building up my collection. I don't really sell a lot. I used to sell a little bit more, like upgrade some stuff, flip some stuff here and there. But right now, I'm not really moving on from anything at this current point. If I do, like recently, I had the Prismatic Umbreon. And I sold that to a local card store because I ended up getting the Phantasmal Charizard. So I sold it for that. But at a card show or a store, I'll maybe trade something or sell that way. But few and far between. I'm not really selling a lot right now. Blooming Waters 500 Canadian. I don't know what the conversion is, but I like 151 long term. I like 150. I like the Blooming Waters. We can pull up 151 here. Feel free to throw any other questions that you guys have. That looks like the drop. We're gonna get through the queue. We're at 7 minutes. Obviously, there's nothing that's gonna go through. You should be able to buy on the UK side. They have a UK Pokemon Center, I believe. Health with Kai. What are we looking for? The blooming onions box down here. I don't know what the conversion is to Canadian. These were a little bit higher. They've come down a tiny bit. Listed median is 400. It's another box that's going to continue to do well. 151 is a top tier set for long term. So having this for a sealed product, I think, is a pretty solid pickup. You were who told you not to buy Blooming Waters last year at 120? Because I mean, even at this price, it's going to perform well. DC says, I'm still in queue. We'll update from UK. Yeah, there's not going to be anything available. How often do you touch your beard? All the time. I don't know. It's like a thing. I should just shave it off and then I won't touch it anymore. 25th anniversary. Would you hold or sell? I would hold 25th personally. Like I said, a lot of my advice for sealed product is going to be to hold longer. If you think like you need the money or you want to feel better, like there's nothing wrong with selling. I'm not trying to make you feel bad about it. Like if you need to sell. Like or sell part. I'm a big fan of saying like, oh, if you're worried, sell part to cover your initial investment, maybe make a little bit of money, and then you guys can just let it ride. Have an hour left in queue. Do you think I'm getting anything? No, you're not getting anything, unfortunately. Right now, Power Blitz, it looks like the drop's canceled. We're just riding it out. It was supposed to be Prismatic booster bundles, but that looks like that's not happening now. So the drop's kind of canceled. We're just, at this point, we're only 5 minutes away. So yeah, nothing wrong with, excuse me, nothing wrong with selling. Don't feel bad. Are the caps you wear for sale on your website? Adrian, no. This is a custom made hat that my friends got for me. I'm in the preliminary steps of making some merch, though, some better merch. So I want to have some stuff in the future. I don't have anything yet, so I do apologize. A few people have asked about the hat today, which is interesting. I'll sell my Blooming Water when Pokemon hits 50 years. New to this, but wouldn't you technically make money no matter what, as long as you just get MSRP and hold? Yeah, pretty much. Keep in mind, we're in an extreme boom right now, though. This hasn't always been the case. There was a time a few years ago where you could buy product well below MSRP pretty easily. So, there will be a downturn in the market at some point. It doesn't look like it's happening anytime soon. Any issues of scams on TCG Player? I think TCG Player has good buyer protection, so I think you'd be all right. Once you're in, you'll see there's no TCG in stock. Yeah, we'll go through it. We're just going to ride it out at this point. What's your best pull so far? There's a very, very old video on the channel. My best pulls that I ever had. It was my craziest luck. I'll never be this lucky again. I was opening some Evolving Skies a few years ago. I believe the video is on the channel. But I believe it was 4 Evolving Skies packs. I came out of a collection box. And out of 4 Evolving Skies packs, I pulled the Dragonite alternate art and the Umbreon alternate art. So 4 packs, 2 alt arts. I'll never be that lucky again. So, yep. That was crazy. And unfortunately for me, I made the mistake of, I sold those cards. They'd ran up and I had sold them. Heavily regret it, by the way. That's why you don't find me selling stuff these days, really. I'm pretty much just collecting everything, holding on to it. I've never pulled any top card of a set. It's hard to justify these days too, because it's hard to get packs. I've been on a pretty cold streak. Would you buy prismatic ETBs with slight tears? Depends on the discount and depends on the tears. I try to get for sealed like long-term holds. I try to get ones without tears for long-term, because then years down the road, people will get more picky about stuff like that. Was a good day to have your queue mess up. Yep, that's true. You pulled the Zard SIR. You pulled the Zard SIR? Hey, that's massive. Great! Congratulations. Would you sell the Ascended Pikachu or hold on to it? I'd keep it right now. I wouldn't blame anybody if they sold it, though. I'd look into grading it and possibly selling it. It's a pretty expensive card in a 10. What's the ranking of Mega Evolution sets so far? Ooh, Ascended is number 1. Obviously, that's kind of a no-brainer. Sorry, there's a lot of questions. Somebody's asking about Ascended ETBs. PC ETBs are down a little bit right now. Ranking of Mega. Let's see. So we got let's pull it up. Pull up the expansions here. Ascended's number 1. I think for depth, Mega Evolution base is really deep. I think that goes number 2 for me. Man. I love the Zard from Phantasmal, but as a set. So you go 1, 2. Well, we're gonna ignore Pitch Black because it's not out yet. I gotta go 3, 4, 5, if that makes sense. That's what I would do. Phantasmal Flames as a set is not that good. The Charizard is absolutely top tier, though. If you had your choice of Prismatic ETB or Ascended, which would you pick? And you can only have one. And those are both really good. Oh, sorry, did I miss Baby JT in here? I missed the chat. I was looking at something. Yeah, it looks like the drop got canceled, guys. It was for Prismatic booster bundles. Looks like it's canceled for the day. We just got through. So we were going to ride it out just to show you guys where we're at as far as this goes. So there's nothing new on the website. The homepage isn't showing anything. Cosmo, I do like the Chinese exclusives a lot. Oh man, vintage cards are good for investment. Well, I have the CD promo Charizard. I like all of the CD promos, especially the trio. I'd say those are super solid. Yeah, so if we go to TCG, we go to shop all TCG. I've got the Magikarp playmat, by the way. But if we sort by newest, doesn't look like there's anything loaded here, so. Yeah. Can we see the pet stuff? Oh, sure. So here is, we'll look over the new stuff while we're here. Pikachu or Mega Gengar out of Ascended. I like the Gengar better, personally. We got some new shirts. Looks like some Aloha shirts. We got a tuxedo Pikachu and a bride wedding dress Pikachu, which is kind of fun. I kind of like those for plushes. You got a wedding kimono Pikachu. Got some summer stuff. Some plushes. The dog stuff. So we have, this came out the other day, collars, leashes. I think page 2 should have more of everything. Really cool leashes. There's a pet bed right here. There's a food and water bowl. The drop was for Prismatic, guys. Booster bundles. It ended up not happening. We just got through the queue. It's been a long time. Can you check the bundles real quick? There's nothing new right now. This sold out really quick. They had a Magikarp cat toy, which I thought was really cool. If I had a cat, I would have got that. So there was harnesses and stuff. So a lot of cool stuff. As far as the pet stuff goes, some of it's kind of expensive. I mean, the Snorlax pet bed for $230. I mean, come on. But I can't show the Germany store. It won't let me through. Just the US. So, yeah, that unfortunately is everything. Cool binders. Some of the Dr. Grant Pikachu stuff is still up as well. We're still live for the people. Yeah, we're staying live for the people. But yeah, we're gonna get off the website so other people can get through. Yeah, Pitch Black is sold out. We'll get off the website just to let people go through. The queue was supposed to be for this. It ended up not dropping. So, like I said, I apologize. I can't control what they do or do not drop. Rumor is it's your birthday month. It is. It is my birthday month. Yeah. Gonna be an old man. I already am. I'm gonna be an even older man. So yeah, guys, this drop didn't happen. Hopefully maybe for tomorrow. We don't know. We're gonna wind down the stream here. I do appreciate the support from you guys. It means the absolute world to me. Yeah, it was my fault. Yeah, sorry guys. I actually worked for Pokemon and I canceled the drop. I wanted to get my stream up, get all you guys in here, and then I pressed pause just so we could I wanted to chat with you guys and hang out. I canceled it. I'm sorry. But no, I'm gonna go get some Taco Bell or something after this. But if you guys have any other questions, feel free to throw them in the chat. We're gonna wind down the stream here. Let's see. Is there anywhere online to purchase the Chinese exclusive gem pack cards? There's a lot of good sellers on eBay, D-Hawk. How old are you? I'm going to be 35 later this year. Yep. Old man. I'm an old unk for sure. Dragonite Fossil Hollow. Ooh, I do love that Dragonite card. I would say, Kunal, I would say yes. I like that card a lot. Depends on your price point and what you're looking at, but yes. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you guys. It's not for a little while still. PokeNE has Chinese on his site as well. Yeah, I forgot about PokeNE. Yeah, Brian's got a lot of stuff on there as well. We stayed live for the whole drop just to get through. It was supposed to be this. It didn't end up dropping. So thank you guys for the birthday wishes. Appreciate you. Damn, bro was alive during World War II. I know, I'm old. I just turned 56. Pokemon named Fossil after me. You just turned 56? Happy birthday! Any card shows you're planning to attend? I'm not sure yet. I'd like to do some this year. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, Will Doggy, yeah, you can just leave the queue. Yeah, Junk, I'm gonna be 35 in a few weeks. Max, man, thank you. Thank you so much for the support, man. All trolling aside, thoughts on trading an SPC? Okay. I don't know what SPC, but I'm going to assume Prismatic. Prismatic SPC plus Ascended Heroes PCETB for gradable. Oh, that's a tough one, man. If you really want that card, I would say go for it. But I would probably keep those. I would keep that sealed product. That's really good top tiered sealed product in my opinion. Yeah. Legend says you are the same age as Arceus. I feel that way sometimes. I don't think there's anything live on the UK, Sicily. I don't think UK went live either. $100 near mint. Grunal, that's pretty solid. That's a solid pickup. Pitch Black drop wasn't today. It's been sold out for a while. Blackie Chan says my birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday! Junkrat, happy birthday. Happy birthday! Happy birthday, my fellow June babies. Might have been a small amount of people checking out with the booster bundles earlier. Maybe it was like I didn't hear anybody in the chat here check out. See you, Lee. Appreciate you guys. Walking Zach. Happy pre-birthday to you. Hey! You look way younger. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Keo. I don't have like really any gray in my beard. I think that's why. Thankfully, I have. Luckily, I don't know why, but the gray has been coming in late. There's a few in there. A few here and there, but yeah, 1991 was a long time ago. Happy birthday to all the June babies. Top tiered sealed product is an oxymoron. People buying sealed to hold to trade is why there's such an issue in getting what you want. Yeah, I understand that for sure. Other stream I was in saying booster bundles drop but no limit, so it went in 30 seconds. I didn't hear that. I heard that it never dropped, but I don't have any like secret backdoor information. So I suppose it's possible. Can you Toto? Can you cosplay your beard as Tangela? It would be epic. I'd have to talk. That would be my wife's department. I'd have to talk to her and see if she'd be interested. I'm not old. I'm chronologically accomplished. There was a limit, but some people did check out. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe they pulled it just because it was people were backdooring it somehow. I'm new to Pokemon, but it seems keeping sealed product has been a thing since the 90s. Yeah, kind of. Not, I mean, there's obviously a lot of, you'll see base set boxes, a lot of stuff from the 90s out there, but not like it is today. There were some people who definitely kept stuff sealed, but that was few and far between. And that's why a lot of that vintage stuff is so expensive, is because we didn't take good care of it and we ripped everything back in the day. There was obviously some people who did, but it's a lot more common now. Yeah, the drops the drops done. We're getting off, guys. We're gonna end the stream there. Thank you guys so much for the support. 40,000 subscriber giveaway coming very soon. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel with notifications on. If you're new, we're gonna end it here. So thank you so much for the support. It was not a good drop, but we did have a fun time in the stream. So I do appreciate you guys. You guys have a great day. Maybe we get another drop soon. Good luck if we do. I really do appreciate the support. And then, yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next one. We always, also besides the streams, we do daily market updates, news, leaks, all sorts of stuff. So we'll have a video coming out for you guys tomorrow now. So since this was such a long stream, this will be the video for today. So appreciate you, Zach. Once again, happy birthday to all of the June people out there. Hooray! Happy birthday. But yeah, we're going to end it there. Thank you so much for watching. Trying to think if there's anything else. Oh yeah, 40K subscriber giveaway coming soon. Hopefully I'll announce that soon. That'll be the biggest giveaway we've ever done on the channel. And then we do the members only giveaways as well. It's not negative to know that the drop isn't happening. I said many times that the drop wasn't happening. It's just obvious you can't wish things into existence. Yeah, no, I wasn't trying to hide it. I can only repeat myself so many times. So, and then we just stuck it through. So, but anyways, I get your frustration. Appreciate all you guys. Um, yeah, that's all I have. I'm gonna go get some other work done, get some food. Have a great day. Appreciate you. Bye bye.